Hi there, Harry Linden here from Regidor Business Solutions. Today we're going to have a look at how we can add our own brand to MYOB AccountRight and MYOB Essentials in the browser. So let's go and have a look at it. So to do that, from our dashboard we simply go to the company name and go down to sales settings. And the first thing you'll notice is the layout. You can either have a service and item layout, or you can just have a service layout. I'm just going to leave it the way it is. And where the customization really takes off is in the templates area. Now I've got a default one here that I've set up, and it essentially looks, this is the standard sort of look. I've made a few changes. I've coloured the name of the company and I've put a logo in, and I've changed the line there. Everything else looks pretty standard as per MYOB Essentials or MYOB AccountRight in the browser templates. Now to change any of these settings, you need to first of all open up the header style. Now the feature color is essentially the line in the middle here, so that was black, so I can actually change it back to black by just clicking on the color picker and just finding a black there, so that changes it to black. The header text color only applies if you're using the logo and the business details, and that just simply changes the name of the company, so I can change that to black as well if I needed to. Let's change that to black. So that's pretty much what it looks like without the logo, what it looks like when you first get a new MYOB Essentials or MYOB AccountRight file. The logo I've actually created myself, so there was another logo in its place, but that's how it comes with MYOB. Now what you'll notice here is that the address here doesn't really have any labels, so you can't tell whether this last line here is an ABN or not. I mean, you can tell that that's a, this is an email address, that's a phone number, and that's an address, but you can't really tell. And it looks a bit unprofessional, right? It's just like throwing the details there, but no labels. It's not nice, and a lot of people have come back to me saying, look, can we get this changed? And what MYOB has thankfully done is given us the option to put a full width header image. And to do that, we simply select the full width header image, and I actually created one today. Seeing it's a water company, I thought, okay, I'll get an image of water and create an image that fits this real estate. So I did this using Canva. You can use the free version of Canva to create things like that. There are some paid images that you may want, but I've created this, and I have a paid subscription with Canva, and so I can use a few more images. But I basically created this morning within five minutes. I basically grabbed this image, added the logo, added the details, and saved it in a 24 by 4 centimeter size, and that seems to fit nicely in this real estate here. And also in line with the edge here, so if you look at that small edge here, it fits nicely into there. So that's how I did that. There's no real need to actually change any of the detail, because that's never going to change, and it's not really a marketing area, it's not a branding area. This is your branding area here, so that's where you need to focus. So and I'm quite happy with doing this, and I'm going to propose to all my customers that if they want a brand invoice, this is how we do it. So full width 24 by 4 centimeter image. I used a PNG image and it came out quite well. I could have actually made the font a little larger, but yeah, look, this is just a test. And to sort of let's go and change the feature color back to there. Okay, so now now it actually looks the same. All right, so what I'm going to do is show you how it looks in the various areas. So if you've got an invoice, that's what it looks like. Quote, it's the same look and feel. Statement, also the same look and feel, just different information. So the consistency is all the way throughout all the areas that you use. So the how to pay at the moment, because this is a test company, it only has the bank details, but if you had online payments turned on, you would see the Visa, MasterCard logos in here with hyperlinks to pay, and that's essentially it. Now there are a few other things you can do at the moment, because most people send their invoices from the software or via email, so it doesn't really matter how this bill to area is actually set. But if you're sending it in the mail, you can actually select this, so it fits into a window envelope and it has a darker background. Not many people use that now, but it's there if you want it. Most of my customers will email their invoices, so I tend to turn this off. And if you want to change this for any reason, you can just change the image there and put another one in this place, or you can remove it, which will blank this out, which means you'll probably want to put back the logo and the business details. Now I'm going to save this now. So it's saved. Now at the moment, the way the current situation is that you can have multiple templates, but and I've basically verified this with MYOB today, that at the moment you cannot assign a template to a customer. So if you go into contacts and look at all contacts and you pick any of the customers, there's no field here where you can actually set the sales details. So that's not there yet. So it's not like AccountRight where you can go into the customer card and actually assign an invoice template. That's not available in the browser yet. So at the moment, once you set a default template, that's a template for all customers. If you don't use items, you can leave these blank and just put a description, so it serves a dual purpose. If you don't use any items at all, then all you need to do is go back and change the layout to just services. Okay, so if we now go back to the template and open up that template, it looks like a description but the same logo and everything else. So that's essentially it, and I think that's quite good for the browser version. If only they could have multiple templates that you can assign to contacts, that would be a big improvement, but it's a good start to how to brand your sales invoices in the browser version of MYOB. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I look forward to seeing you again in my next one.